anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For UGA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Vols will kick this deep, begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So Georgia's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down here for this offense. He'll ride the back again here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Tennessee's offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was throwing the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial, kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Dropped by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Makes a quick catch. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. A new set of downs after that completion. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face. affecting his vision.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pulls it in. It's Barber. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep again. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. But they begin to click now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Miranda.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and they're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it. Gets the first and still running. Puts some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And the single back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Now it's 2nd down here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at to 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Goal line formation for the defense. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive.
And the Tennessee offense will take over.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Will not be brought down. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Carney. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Carney. Grab down the middle, it's Miranda. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down and 10 now.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more than likely over, seeing that the offense has yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Pounding away with the run game. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once... and gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This has been a brutal day for this offense. All that's left, avoid the embarrassment of a shutout. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Carney looking for a late deep throw. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.